Hi guys, my name is Matthew Favor. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about mistakes to look out for when starting YouTube as a beginner. And like I said in my previous video, I am going to be talking in this video as if I am talking to myself. I'm talking to myself technically, but everything I'm going to be saying in this video is going to be directed at me because I'm a beginner too. So let's do this together. Let's enjoy this journey together. Let's go. The first thing you want to avoid doing as a beginner on YouTube is making long introduction. Nobody knows you. Actually, nobody cares. Just go straight to the point with what message you want to pass and just get on with it. You don't have to mention everything about you. I am this, I am this, I am that. Girl, nobody cares, honestly. Just go straight to the point and get your video done, and don't make too many references to yourself because everybody's coming on YouTube to look for solutions to any problem they likely have, or they are coming to get entertained. So nobody wants to be bothering too much about you. For you to be talking about yourself, that's after you built an audience and maybe these people want to know you personally. When they don't know you yet, girl, no need. Just say your name, go straight to the point. What is your video about? And get on with it. Yes. The next point I hear almost all YouTubers warning about is using copyrighted music. Maybe it might not affect you right now, just starting, but you want to invest your time in something that is going to be worth it at the end of the day. Sitting down to create content is no jokes. It is actually some people's full-time job to make content. It's not playing. Nobody's coming here to play. So you want to invest your time in something that is going to be worth it. As the saying goes, time is money. So when you are making content, you want to make sure, maybe not immediately, but later start reaping the fruit of that labor. Do you get? Maybe in the nearest future, in couple of months, in couple of years, maybe your video might want to be monetized. And one of the things that are going to hinder your video from getting monetized is when you use copyrighted song. It is going to be such doom that after all the time that you invested in making that content, it is just going to go to waste. You wouldn't want that. So don't use copyrighted music. Go online, search for YouTube library. YouTube provides a lot of range of music that you can actually choose from, and it is free. It is not copyrighted. Or if you can afford it, you can use Epidemic Sound for the sake of future reasons, not having your video banned or something. You should not use copyrighted sound. This next mistake is something I see a lot of YouTubers do. Don't try to sound like someone you are not. Don't try to come up with the accent. Everybody must not speak the same. If everybody is the same, who is going to be unique? Be yourself. Communication is about me understanding what you are saying. As far you can communicate that way, no matter how you are sounding, and somebody is getting what you are saying, you are good to go. Stop trying to sound like your favorite influencer. Like I said in my previous video, stop doing that. Honestly, it is not going to work. Be yourself. Pronounce words the way you can possibly pronounce them. If you can do the accent switch, you can do the this, you can do the that. If you can speak all the grammar in the world and you think that is going to work for you, be you. But it is best that you be yourself. Be in your most comfortable zone when you are out dishing your content. Make sure you are comfortable with what you are saying. Make sure you are comfortable with yourself. Don't try to act what you are not. This next tip is also important in the fact that you think creating a YouTube channel is going to make you blow up immediately. That's a lie. That is a big lie. Don't think you're going to go to sleep and wake up with thousands of views. It is very, very not possible like that. Maybe it happens, but it only happens to certain number of people. Don't do that. Enjoy the growth. If you think about yourself blowing up overnight, and when you wake up the next morning and you go back to see just one view, just two views, or just a couple numbers of views, you get frustrated. That is going to affect your productivity spirit. So it is best that you enjoy the process. Take your time. I am here on YouTube for growth. I want to see myself grow gradually. I want to see what I was doing before that I shouldn't have been doing. I want to see them tomorrow and I'll be like, yes, I really did pick up, and I will be proud of myself for that. Don't be frustrated. Put in the work and you are going to see results. The next mistake that aspiring YouTubers or beginner YouTubers tend to do a lot is equipment over content. Once you have your smartphone, you are good to go. As far you know what you want to say, as far your content is worth listening to, somebody wants to hear what your content is about, it might help someone. Do not feel degraded because you do not have the best equipment just yet. You can start anywhere. Just make sure your content is good. Even if you have the best kind of equipment, the best lighting, the best microphone, the best camera, if you are creating bad content, nobody would want to watch. Honestly, you want to make sure there is a balance. Your equipment, if not too good, but at least manageable. Your equipment might be here and your content is here, people are going to stay. But when your equipment is here and your content is here, it doesn't make any sense. People are not going to stay, people are not going to watch. At the end of the day, you'll be feeling bad, you'll be feeling frustrated. Make sure you put time, do your research, and come up with good content that is going to be useful for not just yourself and also for the public. The next tip I'm going to talk about is not just going to be about YouTube, but it's going to be about like life in general. That's like overvaluing public opinion.
No.
There are sometimes we actually make efforts in making something good, and some people are just born critic. Some people are born critic. No matter how good, no matter the work you put into something, they just don't see the good in it. If you're this kind of person that feels like, oh, she doesn't like it, oh, she doesn't like it, oh, she doesn't like it, you're not going to go anywhere, because some people they won't see the good in you no matter how good you are actually. So if you make your content, maybe you create your thumbnail or you make your content generally and send it to a couple of friends, family members, your spouse, or anybody you feel like is going to give their honest opinion after you have done the work, after you have made sure that you did your best, because in everything you are doing, make sure you bring in your A game. So after doing that, show it to them, and mind you, that should be after you have criticized yourself. Personally, I am my biggest critic, I am my biggest fan. I know when something is not right, so I just feel like, okay, let me hear this person's opinion first. But if this person is a person that will like every time, no matter how much it looks right, even if every other person says, this thing makes sense, this thing makes sense, and this particular person is no, there are some people you cannot impress. Like, as far you know that this thing is good, you are confident within yourself that this thing is good, bring it out, post it. It's you, it's your life, do it. Don't overvalue people's opinion. It wouldn't take you anywhere, honestly. The next thing you'd want to put into consideration as a YouTuber is consistent branding. Make sure you know what your color is going to be like. Personally, I'm beginning to have this love for nude colors, brown, gray, as in just these light colors. If you have a catchphrase, make sure you are consistent with using it. If you have a font that you like, be consistent with it. When you are creating your thumbnail or when generally making your video, let people see you and know that, okay, this is the kind of person she is, and be consistent with that. Let people see your thumbnail with just one look and they know that is you. Take branding into serious consideration. You have to know what you want to do. You have to know what you want and how to implement it and how to get used to it, so that when people see your stuff, they will know that this is for you without thinking twice, and they want to know what is in it. The next thing I would really advise young YouTubers not to do is sub for sub. There is nothing like growing your followers organically. There is nothing like people seeing you and loving you for the kind of person you are. You don't force people to like you. No, it doesn't last. Like, it might grow the numbers of subscribers that you have, but your contents are going to be static. They are not going to be getting that kind of engagement that they should have. If you have like organic followers, make sure you grow your followers organically. It might take months, it might take years, but certainly it is going to pick up. Don't force people to like you. It doesn't make any sense. Calm down and love is going to come. As far as you are putting in the work, trust me, it is going to pay off. Maybe not now, but later. The next tip I would love for upcoming YouTubers, aspiring YouTubers, beginner YouTubers to actually put in mind is that there is a lot of hard work out here. There is a lot of hard work here. You have to try to sustain your content. You have to try to sustain your channel. So be positive. Do not give up. Wake up every day and show up. If you already have like a 9 to 5 schedule time that you are going to be posting, do not get tired of posting. Make your content, do research on what kind of content you are posting, and be ready for it. People want to see what you are doing. Make sure you post on your channel. It shouldn't be too scanty. When people come and watch one of your video and they find it interesting, there's so many chances that they might likely want to check out maybe some other of your videos that you've done in the past. And that's what YouTube wants. YouTube wants people to be on YouTube. You have to post video and make sure your channel is entertaining. Let people come and stay in your channel. Make it fun. Even if your channel is not getting as much engagement as you think it should, still be doing it. Be positive. It doesn't happen overnight. When you are putting out the work, when your content makes sense, people would find you and people would love you. Another mistake I see young YouTubers do is neglecting the need to actually put effort in creating their thumbnail. Your thumbnail is very important. That's like the door separating your audience to your video. You don't want to spend so much time making content and at the end of the day, people don't click it because the thumbnail doesn't look good. You have to take time. You have to put effort. There are free apps that you can use to edit your thumbnail. You can go online and search for thumbnail tutorials and work with it and create a very catchy thumbnail. You want to make sure people are watching your content, so put effort in making your thumbnail look good. A bonus point I would likely want to drop into this video is do not leave YouTube for a long time. There are so many times I come across a YouTuber saying, oh, I want to quit YouTube. Don't quit. Continue. Build your online presence. Let people know that you have not died, you have not lost, you are still around, and let them find you, let them find your content. So you have to be here, you have to post. Do not leave YouTube and come back again and go and come back again. The growth is actually going to be there when you are consistent. If you found this content useful and you likely want to see this beautiful face again, I would love you to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I post video. I love you. See you.